know, you guys have a really good, like, helpful community here, like a bunch of comedians here that are really trying to help each other out. And I gotta tell you guys, it's everything that comedy shouldn't be. I have not seen a single backstabbing, a single conniving. Where's your guys' passion? That's all I'm asking. I'm trying to learn more about people. I'm trying to learn how to communicate with people, so I have to do it through trial and error. Here's something interesting I learned just yesterday. If you bump into a woman and she says, "Pardon me," a proper response is not, "No, please, it's been so long since I've known the touch of a woman." Right? I didn't know. It's good to know. There's no good way to segue into this one, so I'm just going to throw this out there. I have an attractive cousin. I've tried to write a better segue for it, and I have just never come up with anything in like 6 months. It just can't work. Like, it used to be that none of my friends knew that because I tried to hide that shit from them as much as I could, but then they found out about it when they attended a graduation party of mine where family and friends came in. Now they're always texting me like, "Hey, you should invite your hot cousin so I can fuck her." And just, they're not subtle people. They're the opposite of subtle. What I do is subtle art. They are just all about penises, and I don't like it. I've got grievances. I'm rambling. Anyway, so that was too much rambling. The punchline's not even going to be good anymore because I fucked up the timing. It has been over a month since I've performed on stage. As you can see, because I turned over here, there's fucking nobody there. I get accused of being very effeminate a lot, a very effeminate man, and I never used to pay that too much attention until I weighed myself last week, and I was distressed. I ended up being really distressed about it because my weight was the one listed on my driver's license. And I was like, I don't think guys are supposed to lie about that. And then I was like, and then I get the inevitable, like, "Are you gay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm pretty sure I'm not gay, because every time I try to hook up with a woman, my hands end up shaking so bad, it's like I'm controlling marionette puppets." Like, oh. Have you climaxed yet? Well, I'm out of ideas, though. I was dating a girl not too long ago. I've never done this crossover thing before. I think I've been doing it forever. I was dating a girl not too long ago. She was actually a perfect fit for me in a lot of ways. The only problem I noticed at the very beginning of the relationship was that she was anti-Semitic. And that wasn't going to work, so I decided I was going to deprogram her. And the way I went about that was, every time we were fooling around in bed, and she would climax, I would yell out, "Mazel tov!" You know? And he laughed, but it actually worked. I'll tell you the day it worked. Because we were fooling around in bed, and she climaxed, and before I could say a word, she broke a plate over my head. That's what I know. If you can just change one person's life, you've made a difference in the world. Oh, boy. I was watching True Life, that documentary show on MTV, and you're so, oh my God, you listen to me like my mother did when I was like 5. You're like that attentive, like, I don't understand a fucking word you're saying, but go on, I'm enthused. I was watching True Life on MTV. The episode was True Life, I'm Deaf, and it was about these kids that had been deaf their whole life. And there was this one kid in particular who was 17, and he was going to the doctor's office to get a cochlear implant fitted so he could hear for the first time. And when he was getting the cochlear implant fitted, he went to the doctor's office wearing a Beatles shirt. And I actually caught myself thinking, he's not a real fan, you know? He's a fucking poser. I can't back that up. But I was looking at this guy and his girlfriend. This girlfriend was also 17. She was actually trying to learn sign language so she could better communicate with him. And I don't care who you are, you can't help but watch that and think back to all your girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever, who wouldn't even help you find your fucking car keys, let alone learn an entirely different way to communicate. Does that seem drastic to you? Who would you learn sign language for? Who would you learn sign language for right now, off the top of your head?
My mom.
Okay, my answer is a chimpanzee. That's it, that's all I can think of. It's like if you set up Skype and you're like, hey Coco, what's up? Like that's all I got, that's all I can think of. That's the only thing that'll get me to do that. Alright, well, I've done my comments, so you guys have been fun. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good night.
Indeed, Mazel tov. Man, Dave, you should have said something earlier. You should like just grab the mic like JB style. And they're like, motherfucker, I'm it's my show.
I'm storming every stage from now on. Kanye was. We're good.
There you go.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Yeah, what's up with black dudes from the suburbs, man?